welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's East versus West here in Salt Lake City. The Jazz hope to put on a show for this home crowd. Steve, both teams tonight love to run the offense through the post. Great dynamic. If you can make it work, that is.
Yeah, it's not bad if you still have an old school back-to-the-basket guy that can score on the block. But what I love now, it's not a lot of standing. Back when I played, you still see teams cutting, setting screens, and a lot of backdoor cuts where guys get some easy layups when you play out the post right now. Just a lot more movement.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Allen. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center position. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Anthony. Just 5 on the clock.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
Outside, Anthony. Back to Irving. Allen, a screen on Conley. Irving attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
3 shots. 3 shots.
First one falls for.
What a year for the Utah Jazz in 2018. A 5th place finish in the West with a solid 48-win season. Definitely surpassed the expectations many had going into the year.
He hits the second from the line. And Smitty, the Jazz certainly caught many by surprise last season.
You have to credit the job the front office did to reload the roster. Ended up losing to the Rockets in a thriller in the second round. But this is a team no opponent wants to see in the playoffs.
And he nails the third.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Allen. He dishes it to Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
Outside Conley passes it to Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out. It's been a slow start here for Utah. 4-point game. Here's Ingles, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Deandre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving passes to Durant. Gobert pulls it in.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lobs it up for Jordan. And no good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Nets with the lead. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Jordan dishes to Durant. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
And a wide open look for Irving. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Impressive change of speed ability coming off the screen. Kyrie carves out the space he needs.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Gobert, the screen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
And here's Irving. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Jordan. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
He makes it look so easy. DJ just inhales rebounds.
And Deandre Jordan, an awful free throw shooter over his career, Steve, but last season a notable improvement.
Hopefully he can sustain that. He's had seasons down at 37 to 38%. That makes anything over 50% look a lot better. Deandre Jordan making his first All-Star game in 2017. He waited a long time. Felt he'd been snubbed a couple times along the way.
Now here's Conley. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gobert, the screen. Off the screen, Conley. Rebound, Brooklyn. And Deandre Jordan, a second-round pick out of Texas A&M back in 2008. A project big man, Smitty, but he's developed into a star.
All NBA, all defensive selections, a starting role on the U.S. international team, and now an all-star.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Good from Durant.
Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
Green, he's checked in for the Jazz. Both shots good from the stripe. And you think KD has an outside chance to set the all-time scoring record?
I do. I wouldn't put it past him. Height and shooting touch are two things that you don't lose with age.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Anthony. Launches it. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
And how about the body control by Durant? Takes the hit, but able to adjust. Yet another thing that makes him special. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green passes to Mitchell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
And there's the pass to Carmelo. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anthony's got his 2nd basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Conley kicks to Green. Green, the screen, to the inside. Steve, we've heard the phrase speed kills, especially when trying to guard someone with a very explosive first step.
Westbrook, John Wall, Kemba, Kyrie, Isaiah Thomas, Giannis Antetokounmpo, those guys, they get up and down the court. There's so many young guys. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell. Woo, I wish I had that speed, Kevin.
You did at one time. You did have that speed at one time.
Not at all. Not at all.
Count it. Jordan's got 5 now.
And Deandre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Now here's Conley. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Green. Here's the screen. Elbow shot. Good on the jump shot.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistent.
Irving dishes to Jordan. Deep 2 from Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. So often when a player comes off injury, he's placed on a conservative minutes restriction. Usually it's the trainers that put that, the doctors that will tell the coaches what they can and cannot do. Do you think there's more of that now than when you were playing?
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? And if you couldn't answer that, they pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes, having these minute restrictions, getting you ready to play. Definitely more than when I played.
Medical staff has a very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes.
It's the Nets now. Jeff Green missing from long range. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Utah the foul. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out as far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
Now here is Davis. Harris against O'Neal. Green, the screen. O'Neal against Harris. Pulls up, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
The Nets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Jazz trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Davis sets a screen. Harris against O'Neal. Over Jordan. They get it back. Davis, and it's blocked.
Torian Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
And Davis pulls it down.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's the Nets now after the basket by Utah. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert for the three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Exum passes to Green. O'Neal kicks to Mudiay. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about Deandre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 14.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Stolen by Exum. Here we go, one-on-one. O'Neal inside. Harris is there, and he makes that one. Here's Dinwiddie. Nets leading by 12. He kicks it to Harris. They set the pick. Down low. LeVert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. LeVert's got 5 points so far. Here's Exum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mudiay passes to O'Neal. Green, the screen. Davis with a screen on Harris. Back to Mudiay, and it's denied. Harris against O'Neal. To the paint. Here's LeVert, defended by Mudiay. Here's LeVert. Jordan the screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Carries it down low. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Mudiay dishes to O'Neal. Green, the screen. Davis with a screen on Harris. Prince against O'Neal. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's LeVert, defended by Mudiay. Here's LeVert. He has 5. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Dinwiddie. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
Well, you can erase a lot of defensive mistakes when you have shot blockers lurking in the background.
Davis is out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Mudiay. And it's Exum in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's LeVert. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
Exum kicks to Davis. Mudiay passes to O'Neal. Davis sets a screen. This one for three, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 5.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Jordan the screen. And it's Prince penetrating.
And looking at Prince's game, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
For Brooklyn, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he can't get the first one.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Exum kicks to Gobert. O'Neal against Harris. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded by Harris. Davis sets a screen. O'Neal misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Jazz trail by 16. Mudiay kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Mudiay passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Durant against Davis. Over Durant. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Conley. Gobert the pass to Davis. Stolen by Durant. Here's Dinwiddie. Over Conley. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Utah calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And Utah has possession. It's an 18-point game. Out to the right wing. Irving with the steal. Anthony down low. Ingles covering. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Here is Durant. Over Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
Anthony against Ingles. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
And so good for so long. Conley still with no all-star appearances, Steve. That's hard to believe.
It is. It's a shame. Lots of competition at that point guard spot. People recognize the ability, but he continues to lose the numbers game.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert the screen. 3-pointer. Conley's shot is off. Nets leading by 16. The wide open look here for Anthony, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz trail by 16. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Anthony against Ingles. Back to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10. Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Shots good by Anthony. Anthony's got 8 points.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And a strong screen set by Gobert has added solid muscle to his frame.
Steve, a guy who can give you a lot of things, Joe Ingles, but it all starts with that jump shot.
You're right. He's very efficient from range. That opens up the floor, creates driving lanes and passing angles. Invaluable to this offense.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Jazz trail by 19. Conley against Irving. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores. And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms, and is very quick off his feet.
Durant, again, the nets for 2.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
Okay now, Conley.
Outside Conley. There's the dish to Mitchell. Ingles in the corner, takes the 3. Unable to get that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Ingles covering, shoots, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Anthony. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter. And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. They set the pick. Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Jazz trail by 21. Conley against Irving. Gobert the screen. Conley into the lane. Excellent D there from Allen.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And that one's good. Durant.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gobert with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Inside, passes it to Conley. For the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
There's the screen. Anthony kicks to Durant. Anthony with the screen on Gobert. And Durant puts up a deep three, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with so much emphasis placed on Gobert's defense, some people aren't paying attention to his impact on the offensive end.
Now here's Gobert. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another three.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Anthony with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. Outside Irving. Here's the screen. Utah with the rebound. And you know, Steve, what you have to love about Gobert, as his usage rate has gone up, the efficiency still is there. It remains.
You're right. Shoots for an extremely high percentage, fairly low turnover rate, and each year his moves are a little more polished.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mudiay in for Mike Conley.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Here's LeVert. 7 points in the game. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. LeVert's got 9 points.
He turned on the Jets as soon as he got that screen and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Mitchell outside. They double him with Jordan to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. And Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Now here's Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. No good on that one. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Exum in for O'Neal. And he's good on the second. Now Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Davis kicks to Mudiay. Green, the screen. Davis with a screen on Harris. Back to Mudiay. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mudiay's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Exum.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobs it up for Jordan, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Mitchell kicks to Exum. To the left wing. Mudiay with the ball. Sinks that one from the post. Mudiay's got 6 points. And Irving launches it from deep. No good that time. And we finished one half of basketball. Brooklyn ahead, up by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Carmelo looked like the offense was really working there. How were you guys able to get things going so well?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We doing that. We're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there opens up things for everybody else.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Jazz trail by 12, and Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Durant, Anthony out there with Irving. Then there's Deandre Jordan, and it's Allen in at the 4. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Mike Conley.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. But they'll get another chance. And Anthony gets double teamed. Outside Irving. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The lead now in single digits. Conley's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Nets leading by 7.
It was a long and winding road to the NBA for Ingles. Played in Australia, Spain, and Israel. Finally got his chance with the Clippers and then the Jazz in 2014.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Green, the screen. Mitchell kicks to Green. Anthony against Mitchell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And so he hits both. Nets leading by 7. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 15 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
There's the screen. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Over Anthony. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Mitchell missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. No good from Durant. Jazz trail by 9. Inside. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
A tremendous floor leader. Amazing that Conley's only averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
Now here's Durant. He's got 16. Allen trying to break free. No good from Durant. Utah trailing here. The 3. They get the rebound. Here's Mitchell and Allen with the block. They get it back. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ingles. And here's Irving. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Anthony with the screen on Conley. He used that pick just right. 7 points in the game. Steve, you're talking about Conley, a guy who gives you much more than what you see on the stat sheet.
What he does, he controls the pace, the rhythm, understands how to manage the game, and he does it all with great efficiency.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
It's the Nets now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell against Anthony. Off the pick. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Irving up top, over by Conley. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that is why Deandre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Gobert the screen. Back to Conley. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Gobert, the screen. They set the pick. Kicks it to Mitchell. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
And the shot is good. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Over Durant. And that one goes long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And for good reason. We talk about the effect of Gobert's wingspan, somewhere around 7 feet 9 inches.
Kevin, that's a tremendous advantage that few others have. I guess Mo Bamba's up there around 7 feet 10 inches. And of course, my old teammate Manu Bol still holds the record at 8 feet 6 inches.
Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jazz trail by 11. Conley kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
It's Jordan on the wing. Irving passes to Durant. Over Bogdanovich. Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Emmanuel Mudiay is checked in for Utah. Jazz trail by 13. Gobert, the screen. There's the screen. Mudiay kicks to Gobert. Back to Mudiay. Shot to stop the run. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Green. Now the pass to Harris. The feed to Durant. Back to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Conley. He's got 10. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Conley with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 13.
You know, it's hard enough to stay with Mike Conley, but when he's coming off screens, the defense has to work.
Conley against Irving. Right side, Durant. Green with the block. They retain possession. Outside for Jordan. Harris inside the line. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 12.
You've got to hand it to Deandre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
There's a screen. Mudiay passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Conley. From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Jordan the pass to Irving. Jordan with a screen on Conley. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Jazz trail by 11. Gobert the screen. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Jordan.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green. Jordan trying to free himself up. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 20.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
Gobert the screen. Green with a screen on Irving. Conley kicks to Green. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Conley against Irving. Off the screen, Conley. And again, it's Utah.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's the pick. Mudiay kicks to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Poked away. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. And Utah, another 3.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Growing up, KD wanted to play for his favorite team, the Toronto Raptors, which featured his favorite player, Vince Carter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert, and it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Durant hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Exum passes to Davis. Mudiay kicks to Bogdanovich. Green the screen. Davis setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Over Prince. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets leading by 12. 46 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
It looks like a toy hoop for him. KD throws down with ease.
Jazz trail by 14. Exum kicks to Green. Harris against Bogdanovich. Green with a screen on Harris. Passes it to Davis. Over Durant. It's rebounded by Durant. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
One shot.
That free throw good from Durant. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Exum. He kicks to Green. Over Prince. Another miss by Utah. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Green. Exum is out there with Mudiay. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Utah with the ball. Jazz trail by 17. Exum passes to Green. Ingles kicks to Green. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Mudiay, top of the key. 14 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Dinwiddie dishes to Prince. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Allen with the screen for Durant. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Anthony's checked in for the Nets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told him one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys.
Thank you, David. It's the Nets now. Jazz trail by 15. Mudiay kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. At the elbow, Green. There's the pick. Davis sets a screen. And here's Ingles outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Nets leading by 12. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Allen, that's good. And the Nets lead by 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Exum. Kicks it to Ingles. Green, the screen. Davis with a screen on Prince. And here's Ingles outside. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out to Anthony. From deep, Prince. Exum pulls it in. Jazz trail by 14. Green up on top. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Exum. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Mudiay, good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's the pick. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now, here's Ingles. Green, the screen. Anthony on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. It's the Nets now. Green kicks to Ingles. Back to Green. The pass to Exum. The dish to Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. Really left alone that time. 13 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Anthony. Passes to LeVert. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. A rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay. And the Nets miss again. Green kicks to Ingles. Back to Green. Count that one.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Dinwiddie passes to Prince. Off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Don't sleep on Taurean Prince. He will challenge you off the bounce now. Does a good job of navigating his way through the defense.
Now, here's Ingles. Now, Exum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they're not ruling out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games. Kevin, not what they needed at this time of the season.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
Here's Ingles following the bucket by the Nets and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Green kicks to Ingles. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, an incredible story how Joe Ingles has gotten to this point. A lot of it's been resiliency, and a lot of it has been sacrifice.
Free throw drops for Ingles. A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Green, and it's Mitchell in for Dante Exum. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Mudiay. Gobert the screen. Back to Ingles. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wasted no time on that one. Prince has got 6 in the quarter. Jazz trail by 16. Mudiay passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And Gobert kicks to Mudiay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Prince. Here's Ingles. And it's blocked by Jordan. To the middle. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 17. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Out to Anthony. Nets passing it around. Now here is Irving. Defended by Mudiay. Got a piece of it.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
And he gets it to go from the corner.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in. Completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
And Jordan has it in the corner. It's Allen, top of the key. Over Ingles. Here's Jordan. The shot comes out. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 15. Now here's Mudiay. He's guarded closely. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Taken away by Anthony. Lobs it up for Jordan. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Irving. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Jazz trail by 15. Mudiay kicks to Ingles. Mitchell against Anthony. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Gobert the screen. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 27.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
He had stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. And it's Mitchell missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Inside, Mudiay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Mudiay. Irving with the ball. Nets leading by 10. Jordan the screen. Irving with it. Now defended by Mudiay. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's Deandre's go-to play. He sprints toward the cup as soon as he sets the pick to free up some space with his pick.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell's shot is good.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Now here is Irving, defended by Mudiay. Irving kicks to Harris. Pass to Allen. Over Ingles. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Ingles. Bogdanovich against Harris. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Both good from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jordan.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Now here is Harris. Allen with the screen for Harris. No good from outside. Mudiay kicks to Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carmelo, what did you like best about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We came out here ready to play. We jumped out there quick on the defensive end, and offensively we got it going again. And it was a great team win today, though.
Everybody contributing. Carmelo, thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.